Hey guys, this is Lungaya and welcome back to Kentucky Route Zero. Okay, which one should we choose? She met a family of 5 on a flat-bottomed skiff. She met a guitar player paddling a floating bicycle with his dog in tow. She met a flower salesman on a raft. She met a painter of shipwrecks. I like this one. He said they took turns. The water was cold and the floating bicycle, while technically marvelous, wasn't quite buoyant enough for the both of them. Swimming is hard work. The hardest work that dog had ever done, he expected. He'd be traveling this way for most of the night, struggling through the icy water, stopping to recover when they could find a rock large enough to start a small campfire. He had his belongings stuffed into a weathered guitar case at the end of a thin rope. It floated pretty well, so he only had to keep an eye on it and occasionally free it from a rock or some driftwood it was caught on. She asked if he had a guitar in his case or just clothes. She invited him to ride a ways on the dinghy. That one. He appreciated the offer, but they weren't in a hurry. Okay. She met a family of 5. Flower salesman on a raft. They floated alongside in buoyant pots, bobbing untethered. That is so cute. Look at all the floaty things. He correlated. Yeah, correlate. They with the long pole in a stream of small adjustments. She leaned out over the water to get a closer look. He just started work for the day, so his stock was full. He pushed a few bouquets her way. First was a rustic bundle of mums. He suggested it would make an appropriate apology bouquet. Next, a simple mixture of snapdragons, made to look wild. She thought it looked eager, and he agreed. Finally, a rustic mass of blue petaled flowers of many different types. He said it was for a particular kind of person. If it didn't remind her of anyone in specific, she'd better move on. He drifted away with the current, pushing his flowers along with the raft. Painter of wrecks. He never worked from photographs, so his paintings could be divided into 2 categories. There were the ones he painted from life, and the Echo River was a very good source for these because its currents were so unpredictable and the tunnels so dark. He rendered these in oil paint, by lamplight working for hours cross-legged on the porch of his houseboat/studio. Then there were the ones he painted from memory, mostly the memory of a single wreck he encountered as a much younger man, picking up litter where the coastal highway cleaves the rocky beaches of Northern California. These were done in watercolor. He preferred to work on them in the morning in a room he rented near the airport in Louisville. He had some postcard-sized sketches in charcoal too, of the Iron Feria. It wasn't a wreck exactly, but it felt right. He tried to scribble one down every time he encountered it. Though it was so unpredictable, and he was so focused on details, he usually just ended up with a handful of inscrutable marks. She gave in, shut off the motor, and floated for a while. Then she knew what she'd been craving, a moment of silence. Scene 8. Sam and Ida's. Where did Conrad go? This is weird. Did they take him? Okay, I'm just adjusting my headphones a little bit. Oh, go. What is that? Okay. Hello, out there. Headed up or down? Sometimes I wonder myself. I'm just looking for the crew of the Mucky Mammoth. I'll do that one. Yes, ma'am. They stop here every morning. I expect they're upstairs now, and Ida's got the coffee going. I could use a cup myself. It's cold down there. Well, head on upstairs, and she'll take care of you. I'll be along in a minute. Okay. Let's go. Oh, awesome. We can put them there. There she goes right on up. La, da, da. Looks so cool. Cozy. Here we go. I lost Conrad. I'm sorry. Just in time. We've already finished eating, but we're about to place a to-go order for Clara. She's back on board, getting ready for her show. Take a look at the menu. I'm sure there's something you'll like. Ida's a bit of a local celebrity, for her cooking, I mean. Hey, Ezra was just asking about you. He's around the corner playing a video game. Maybe go let him know you two are back. Or where's the old man anyway? I lost him? Ah, bad luck. You'll get it next time. To Shannon, hey, got a quarter. He's almost got his. It's true. Sure, I have 1 quarter. Thank you. So, where is... They took him. Damn, yeah, he really got himself in a situation there. I knew it. Yeah, I'm gonna go sit down. Cool. The food is good here. I think everyone else is finishing up, but you could probably get something to go. To Ezra. Alright. Claw Maestro, let's give it another shot. So let's see what's on the top of the pile here. There's a stuffed octopus, a plastic bag full of clamshells, a cowboy hat, and some big headphones. That octopus has a leg wrapped around the boombox underneath it. The shells are pretty clear, but I don't know if the claw can really grip the bag well. The cowboy hat is in the corner, so it's kind of tricky to tell if it's wedged in or not. Those headphones might be a good bet, but I can't see the cord. It could be wrapped around something. What are you going to try for? Probably try the headphones. Good call. I think that's our best bet. Yeah, I think so too. Okay, when I put this quarter in, you'll have about 8 seconds to grab your prize. The headphones are on the right, pretty close to the middle. Let me know if you need help lining it up. I've got a slightly different view of the field from up here. Ready? Here we go! Johnny inserted the coin and the machine awakens. Timer 8. The claw hovers in the front left corner of the machine. Oh shit! The claw hovers in the front left corner of the machine. So it's left and I need to go right. Push the joystick right. 7. The claw hovers halfway across the front of the machine. Pushes the joystick right. Because it was in the right corner, right? Can't remember. The claw hovers in front of the right corner of the machine. Pushes the joystick left, up. Does this look right? You need to push it back further. Okay, good. So, okay. So I need to push it up. Does it look right? Yeah, it looks good to me. Go for it. Okay, good. Just have enough. Okay. Drop the claw. The claw drops. It grabs the headphones. The claw's grasp seems unusually weak on this round, and the headphones tumble back out before they can be retrieved. Yeah, of course. Ah, you were robbed. I guess the house always wins, except on Tuesdays. A friend of ours always said that. I never really knew what he meant. Oh well. Hey, listen. It sounds like that old man you were following around, I guess he had to leave. Is he okay? Yeah, he's okay. I mean, I'm sure he could be better, but I don't think we need to worry about him. Anyway, I don't know what kind of plans you have now, but if you need help figuring out your next move, you can always talk to me and Miss Junebug. I just wanted to make sure you know that. I'll meet up with Julian when we get back above ground and go back to the museum. I don't know what I'm going to do. Could I keep going with you? Hey! I've got no objection. We had a pretty haddock thing going on. Me and Junebug. I'd have to talk to her, but I bet you're welcome to tag along for a while, if you're into it. Hey, maybe we still have time to poke around this place a little. They have some pretty wild stuff in here. So did the dog go with Connor as well? I wonder, because I did see her. Hey, did you see this? They keep a table full of fake food over here. I've never known why. Actually, I think it might be real food coated with shellac or something, preserved. Oh, and look, this tentacle-looking thing is half eaten. This is someone's meal that they didn't finish. Tentacle? Gross. Man, I don't know. Some people really like that stuff. I like it too, though. I love octopus. I had some fried calamari once at a gas station. It was pretty good. But I stripped a gear trying to chew the back. They're supposed to take that out. Oh, the beak. I'm sorry, the beak. If Sam and Ida preserved this half-eaten meal, it must have been pretty important to them, right? Maybe it belonged to someone they care about, like a beloved uncle and a mid-meal stroke, so they kept it in his memory? Yeah, like these sunflower seeds my folks left behind. My folks left behind a bag of sunflower seeds, but I threw it away. I should have kept it, right? I'll do this one, that's nicer. Oh, I'm sure your folks are fine, though. Are you worried about them? Yes, it's weird that they just disappeared. No, they're gone. They're nothing to worry about. I just missed them. They just disappeared. Yeah, listen, that's okay to be worried. You're doing fine. I'm worried about Conrad. Conrad or Connor? Was it Conrad? Weird. Somehow I thought it was his truck and delivery and all. It was. That's what she's saying. But he gave it to her before they took him away. To Shannon, but you're going to deliver it anyway, why? He's my friend, he needs my help to finish his job. It's on my way. Somebody's waiting for those antiques. That's right, he's our friend too. Johnny and I will help you unload when we get there. To Johnny, lift with your legs, Cricket. Yes, ma'am. So, how is everything? To Junebug. How's the sweet cave snail? Devastating. You're a killer, Ida. Well, I can't take all the credit. Sam came across a whole cave snail colony down there about a year back, and we've been leaving rock candy for them to gorge on since. We just started harvesting earlier this month. Yes, it's all about patience down here. Everything grows more slowly in the dark. There's a fish in Lake Leith that lives to 200 years, and its flavor profile only develops at about 75. I've got a pot of bones in there that's been stewing for at least a week. I don't even remember why I put them on. Come to think of it, I don't even remember what kind of bones they are. Okay. Oh, we need one for the road. Clara said she wanted, something primordial. She said, what does that mean? Kat reviews the menu. She must have meant something simple. Maybe she meant something old-fashioned. I think she meant something from very deep in the lake. Think that's it. Ah, could be. Hands Shannon the menu. Here, you pick. I'm not good at this. Shannon inspects the menu. Let's see. Poached squid, beef and squid gumbo, cheddar plank cavefish with herb, red pepper crushed in butter sauce. Nope. Let's go with grilled barnacle wrap, basic steamed mussels, blind salamander, and broccoli fritters with banana sauce. That sounds disgusting. I think she'd like Ida's smoked crawfish spread with New York toast, mollusk log crabs with pickled shallot blah. I don't know. That one sounds nice. Good choice. Your friend will love it. I'll have that right out, sweetie. Yeah. Ezra leans over the table and carefully examines the preserved food and drink. He prods a half-eaten tentacle. He gently compresses a pea-sized eyeball. Ew. He runs his finger along a crayfish claw. Do that one. The surface of the claw is completely smooth. And that was the small one? They're asymmetrical. Sorry I startled you, sweetie. Whose food is this? Why didn't they finish their meal? Why is it hard? This is the diver's table, and this was the diver's meal. This food is about 15 years old. It's true. Things were different then. Nobody came to eat here. We were fighting just to keep the lights on. Sam, my husband, Sam was depressed. He couldn't catch anything. That was part of the problem. Most of what we served was shipped in frozen or dried, and I just threw it in the fryer. We've both come a long way since then. Well, 2 young men came in for dinner, seasoned divers. They said over 10,000 hours between them in Lake Leith alone. They'd been out all day, salvaging parts from a riverboat wreck, and had worked up a fierce hunger, they said. They ordered the whole menu, without even looking. It was a short menu in those days. I set them right here, and went back to the kitchen. Sam was at the next table doing a Sudoku and drinking malt liquor, his usual routine at the time. An hour later, I was cleaning up when Sam was bursting into the kitchen. Ida, he said, kind of frantic. These divers are still hungry. Bring them another course. And I said, they already ordered the whole menu. Sam said, make something new. Keep making up dishes, whatever. Just keep bringing out food. So I did until the small hours of morning. I made up so many new dishes that night, I could write a book. And it was good, inspired. But I was working so hot and fast at the burning edge of the inspiration, I didn't think to write any of it down. And I was so wrecked with exhaustion the next day, I knew I couldn't remember what all I'd done in the kitchen. Sam thought we could take a photograph of the leftovers, but we couldn't get the lighting right, so we just shellacked the whole table. Now when I need inspiration for the menu, I come and look here and think about all these ingenious dishes I threw together for those divers. Of course they didn't pay their full bill. I heard one of them complaining to the other, let's just pay half and let them charge the other half to whatever demon in the kitchen kept making up food faster than we could ask for it. But it all worked out. Things have really turned around since then. This place is actually pretty popular now. The success and our expanded menu inspired Sam too. He started bringing back the most magnificent ingredients from his nightly dives. I'd better get to work. Stay right here, sweetie, and I'll bring you a treat on my way back. Or back out. Okay. Well, buddy, I guess you're the catch of the day. The one and only. Haha. So, what are you? You look like, well, some kind of eel, I guess. Kind of a moppy little guy, huh? Yeah, I can see it in your eyes. Or mopey. You smell like sort of buttery. Well, that should be just fine. Skin feels like sandpaper? Huh, well, she'll figure something out. I think I'll call you Rich Eel, Cold Silent, Rich Eel, Blue Eel. Blue Eel. Welcome to Sam and Ida's, the one and only Blue Eel. I hope you enjoy your stay. I mean, not too much. Have you ever seen a creature like me before? You are pretty far down there. I wouldn't be surprised if on the first accepted there were 2 divers who went before me long ago. Maybe that was before your time. How old are you anyway? I wonder. They ate her once, back in the bad old days. 2 young guys could have been brothers. Maybe. I was over in the corner with my coffee and crossword. I hadn't been able to catch a thing, so Ida just fried up something frozen. Well, these guys were hungry enough to eat it, and ask for more, and they did at least as much talking as eating. See, like I said, they were divers, and like I said, they might have been brothers. They had a kind of rivalry going between them or something. Ida was about to write up their check, but I slipped calmly and quietly into the kitchen for a minute, and told her to just keep bringing out food. I figured they wouldn't notice, caught up in their boosting as they were, and I wanted to listen. They went back and forth for hours about all the deep and dangerous dives they've been on, new tunnels they'd discovered, all the weird creatures they'd encountered, and the weirdest depths of Lake Leith. It was like a dance, no, like boxing match. Each story went deeper than the last, and I listened to every word of it, memorized every description of every tunnel and diving routes they'd discovered. That's my map now, you see? For 15 years I've been using those 2 young divers discussed right there at the table. Yeah, I could write a guidebook to the depths of this lake, but I don't dare. Someone would steal my good diving spots, and then where would we be? See, people come here from all over just to try our daily catch, because they know it's unique. Ain't you proud? Since I can't write any of it down, I just preserved that table where they had their meal, so I can look at it to jog my memory, like they were eating pickled crab when they talked about that shipwreck, full of salamanders. Pretty clever, huh? It's my own secret code. Well, I'll be straight with you, Blue Eel. There's one feature of this arrangement that I find unsettling. In fact, I lost a decent amount of sleep over it. I told you those boys were competing, right? One-upping each other. I mean, each getting wilder and more adventurous as they traded tales. Well, I navigated mostly in the dark down there, just going by touch and the kind of mental picture I can construct from their detailed boosts. And every time I explore a new diving spot from those recollections, I have to weigh it all against the risk that I'm headed right into dangerous falsehood. One of those men could have felt for a moment like he was losing some ground in their little duel, so he could have slipped a fake one in there. maybe told a fib about some dive he went on and found a colony of blind shrimp living in a discarded refrigerator. And when I get down there, maybe my diving bell cracks open on a sharp rock where he said that fridge would be, and that's the end of Sam and Ida's. To be honest, that possibility puts the fear of death in me every time I touch water. Okay. Hey, Sam. Good haul tonight. We'll see what she can make of it. Yeah, pretty good, I think. I had some trouble down by the narrow tunnel. Some kind of fast-growing freshwater barnacles just about sealed it up. I picked away for half an hour before I gave up and went around the other way. But I got the catch of the day. That's the important part. That's what people travel for. Pretty cold here for diving, right? Are there a lot of fish in these lakes? It seems so quiet. The cold I can handle. I've got an oil heater in the diving bell, and if it's really bad, I might take a nip of something here and there. Will you stay for a drink? I've got a dark rum that goes well with coffee. Haha. It's a bit early for me. I think we're about to leave, but thanks. Just passing through? Hey, aren't we all? Oh, she's got your food ready. You'll enjoy your meal, alright? Okay. Oh no. Is it the end? Oh my god, you're kidding me, right? It's not the end, right? Because I would really like to know where Connor or Conrad, or whatever he's called, is. I want to listen to the song. It's probably gonna be copyrighted. See, this is what I like of this game, these kind of things. It's a non-stressful game, it's so nice.
Stop until I shake her hand. She's waiting out for me in heaven's open door, and I can feel at home in this world anymore. Home
wanna clap. That's a nice song. Oh, I love that kind of stuff. Oh, so nice. I'll return to the tugboat. Lovely song. So what now? See that? Just looks like a swirling mess of garbage, doesn't it? Well, that's what it is. Don't know why trash seems to collect right there. If all the spots of the lake, it's always been that way. Everyone just navigates around it like it was an island or something. Look closely and you can see some wood scraps from the old canoe rental shop. I think I see some desks and chairs swirling around the edge there. Gemini Canoe and Firewood. The place was run by twin sisters Cassie and Paula, I think. This was years ago. They used to rent out canoes to tourists, campers, pilgrims, folks like that. They must have had some kind of deal with the distillery. You'd always see a couple of times boys posted up on the docks, peddling small bottles to their customers. Cassie and Paula worked those old canoes to death, wrung every penny out of them. They'd only take one out of commissioning when it was truly demonstrably dangerous. And you couldn't get a refund unless your boat was visibly taking on water. The side business in Firewood was a stroke of minor genius. Yeah, this cluttered place makes a decent local museum. It's as good a history as I could ever tell. We arrived at a small houseboat neighborhood that sometimes hosted concerts for the pleasure of its residents, where Clara was scheduled that night to perform. Junebug and Johnny watched the show from the dockyard with the others. A neighborhood. Yeah, we're gonna do that in the next one, people. So guys, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you did, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.